Before we jump into Pagelines, I want to remind you of the native WordPress dashboard capabilities. This is with the 2012 theme active, and you can see that we have these 9 menu functions available. The top 4 that you use to create content and the 5 below that are used primarily for setup. And with the default theme, the only customization options we have are for the header and the background. I should mention that there is a free light version of Pagelines available from the WordPress theme repository, but I'm going to demonstrate the premium version available from the Pagelines website. You can see that there are 3 differences between the $97 professional license and the $197 developer license. You'll need the developer license if you'll be installing Pagelines on client sites, or installing it in a multi-site environment, or want expanded integration with certain add-on programs. Otherwise, the professional license is what you need, and note that the license allows you to install Pagelines on as many sites as you or your business own. But notice that if you sign up for either of these products, you're also signing up for monthly memberships of either $19 or $14 a month. If you're not interested in the ongoing membership benefits, you can elect to just purchase the product itself if you click on the Framework Only button, which will cost you an extra $42 over and above the prices with the memberships. Since they offer the 30-day money-back, cancel anytime promise, it would make sense to go ahead and sign up for the memberships, try them for 2 months, then cancel if you don't get value from the monthly benefits. After purchase, you install and activate Pagelines just like any other WordPress theme. You can see now in the dashboard a new menu item for Pagelines and a few others that I'll go over later. However, there's a bit more you have to do to get Pagelines fully installed. Because the framework consists of individual sections, or modules, and some Pagelines specific plugins, I need to install these individually to get the functionality I want to demonstrate. Now we can see that in addition to the Pagelines menu, we have buttons for features, boxes, and banners. Let's start the tour with Site Options. As the name suggests, this is where you can define settings that will apply across your entire site. Under Website Setup, you can upload and set up things like your header and logo, favicon, information to display your Twitter stream. You can upload an image or logo for your WP Admin login screen, as well as establish home screen icons for Apple mobile devices. If you want to hide the Pagelines watermark and add your own, you do that here. At the bottom are 2 important checkboxes. I usually choose to not automatically show page titles and to hide empty sidebars. The Layout Editor lets you choose what kind of layout you want, either responsive or fixed, what your default page layout looks like in terms of content area and sidebars, and then you can dynamically adjust the overall widths. Note that you have to grab and drag the vertical blue bars to make changes. Under Color Control, you can set the site-wide colors for backgrounds, text, headers, and links. Similarly, the Topography settings let you specify font faces for headers, primary text, secondary text, and input text. Note that if you have the Google Fonts plugin installed, you have access to all of the Google fonts in the drop-downs. Pagelines also offers a convenient integration with Typekit Fonts if you subscribe to their service. In the header and footer settings, you can control the navigation bar settings and where the social media icons are displayed if you choose to set them. You can also select how you want the footer section to behave, although these settings work in conjunction with the footer widgets we'll look at later. The blog and posts area lets you select one of the 2 layouts for blog posts, the information you want to display in post metadata, and how you want post thumbnails or feature images handled. This page also lets you select which share buttons are displayed if you want to use the Pagelines share bar. You can enter your own Read More text for continuation links and set the default link for post excerpts. There are several different navigation bar options here for the primary horizontal menu and for a fixed menu that appears at the very top of your pages. The Advanced Settings page is a place for miscellaneous settings that you may want to look at. And finally, the custom code area is where you can conveniently add custom styling without the need to create a child theme. Pagelines has also provided separate windows for adding scripts to the header and footer, such as for Google Analytics.